Hello humans, this is Yemaya Renuka at theembrace.life. Today's reading is happening indoors because it was drizzling outside, and it's happening 2 days later than usual because the theme that arose this week was about regeneration and really finding a spaciousness in our life cycles, so that we don't find ourselves enslaved to social media or birthing the work that we know our soul essence is meant to be birthing, but finding the rhythm between the contraction of movement forward and the ease and relaxation of the womb opening, so that the creation can gently slide out into the world. So today we are talking sweet medicine for the week of May 20th to 27th. The theme for me that came from my own psyche and tuning into the community's conversation is regeneration. For many years, I cultivated my understanding of peace comes from within, and as you are growing a peaceful inside, you are bringing peace to the outer world. That came from being inspired with very deep yoga studies, and also with my more Wicca shamanistic studies, that our bodies is the body of the earth, and therefore when there is peace inside, we can create peace on the body of the earth. Now, some 20 years later, it seems like regeneration is the action that the medicine that is being called. We talk regenerative systems in permaculture, and I am sitting with the question, how do I regenerate myself and create, therefore, an outer system of regeneration while I am cultivating it inside. So we can speak about, the spirit of regeneration, the spirituality of being nourished back into a sense of purpose and restful passion, and or also the regeneration of our cells. Unfortunately, we have a lot of friends that have been on cancer journeys, for example, and had to intake poisonous substances in order to save themselves. So I'm questioning, how do we create and regenerate more life, than death? So how do we create more healthy cells than dying cells on all levels? So I'm really, really curious about how do you do that yourself, and I love to hear in the comments, either on our Facebook group, The Embrace Deep Feminine in Action, or on the YouTube channel. So I did pick some cards today. They're ready for us, and I hope you can trust me that I just picked them just a few minutes ago, and I had a deeper sense of what they meant. So actually, I'm refilming the video for today's reading. We had at first the Orchid Priestess of Destiny, which is really interesting. That card came last night. I was at a very regenerative, nurturing, soul nourishing gathering with this new tribe that is forming here in Southern California. Some friend of ours are starting the New Earth Star Tribe, the Nest. So I was at the Nest gathering last night, and that is the first card that came for the community oracle reading I did for a group up there. The Orchid Priestess of Destiny is really, there is no way to deny the pull forward of our soul to embrace our soul destiny. And when the path disappears, we can trust that there is something higher than us or deeper than us that is moving us forward. The animal cards, the animal spirit that came with the Orchid Priestess of Destiny is Mountain Lion, and in that deck Mountain Lion is seen as the leader. So I just really love this reading. So, you know, how do we really embrace sustainable, regenerative leadership on this path of destiny? As when the path disappeared, the unknown card came also last night and is coming back today, we can fall back into the knowing that the sisters of the star blossoms, or friendships, or sisterhood, or tribe, the resurgence of the deep feminine on the planet at this time, independently of the form that you are embodying in this life journey, is something you can fall back into. We can fall back, we don't have to do it alone. And then the hawk came through. The hawk, messenger from spirits and source, has the wide vision. It's like really like the big picture. So remembering that when you are losing, perhaps you are losing your path, falling back into the web of the sisterhood, the tribe, the deep feminine, to guide you and remind you of the big picture. And then finally, the immortal treasures and rabbit. And that's where I got a big aha. Immortal treasures is a very unique, essential jewels, you know, the jewels of our hearts, you know, the pearl, the gold in the alchemist's cauldron. But it's the healer, it's the healing jewels. So really trusting that rabbit is seen as fear. The fear movement that is happening, you know, because of the situation that we can see in the state of our environment, in the state of our political arenas and economical reality, is, you know, we have what it takes. We have the jewels, we have the healing abilities as a tribe to bring regeneration through trusting our destiny as leaders. I love working intergenerationally. That's a big part of the work that I've done over the last, 30 years. So first as a young being, now becoming a mentor. And in my healing centers on Kauai, we always saw that it was called Sacred Waters. Healing arts was the root of an intergenerational movement, encompassing the eco-village models that we were designing and the youth at risk trainings that we were providing. So yeah, as we spend time, like in the old village way of being intergenerational and creating a back and forth system of being each other's muses, through deep connection, conversation, which I really want to inspire you to have with people of all generations around you. We are gathering solutions and we are reminding each other of the importance of showing up on our path and helping us regenerate the systems within and without of our beautiful planet. So with these good words, I want to let you know that we have a few programs starting on solstice, summer solstice. We'll be celebrating the launch of the Earth Guardians Impact Academy. And I'll tell you more about that. But more immediately, we have a free Facebook Live Masterclass starting June 7th at 4 p.m. for an hour and a half, 3 days on a row. So June 7th, 8th, and 9th. We will be talking about rites of passage and how we move from anxiety to aligned power. We are offering all entrepreneurial spirits and leaders in environmental awareness and justice to come and join us I'll be using my expertise in trauma recovery, childhood adversity, and almost 30 years of inspiring us to feel deeply our feelings as a path to healing and empowerment. So with these good words, I wish you a beautiful late Sunday afternoon, and away ho until we meet again. Aloha.